nasty things that are legally allowed in your food. Ugh. Feces! Bugs especially enjoy ground spices, so much that they will poop where they eat and even die in the spice. Speaking of spices, did you know that the FDA allows for up to 3 milligrams or more mammalian excreta per pound of ginger? Also, the FDA allows for up to 9 milligrams or more of rodent pellets in wheat, which means the bread you just bought might have been made with 8.9 milligrams of rat poop. Larva. If you enjoy canned vegetables, especially canned spinach, you might want to take a closer look before you dive in. The FDA allows 2 or more 3 millimeter or longer larvae and/or larval fragments or spinach worms, caterpillars, whose aggregate length exceeds 12 millimeters are present in 24 pounds in these canned goods, which means you might accidentally consume some unborn bugs or even whole worms. Yum! Thrips. Thrips are also known as thunderblights, or thunderbugs, and are fairly harmless, transparent-looking bugs. But the FDA allows for up to 40 thrips or more per 100 grams of food, such as asparagus, or the hops used to make beer. Bug heads! If you enjoy fruit paste, you might want to reconsider store-bought goods, especially fig paste. The FDA will give the go-ahead for a product to hit shelves even though it contains 13 or more insect heads per 100 grams of fig paste in each of 2 or more subsamples. Flame retardant. Brominated vegetable oil, BVO, started its life as flame retardant and was used to help prevent plastics from catching on fire. Today, BVO is used in sodas, juices, and sports drinks for the purpose of keeping the artificial flavoring mixed in with the rest of the liquids and to prevent separation. Mountain Dew and Powerade has been criticized for its use of BVO. Maggots. This might sully your taste for canned mushrooms. If a can of mushrooms has over 20 or more maggots of any size per 100 grams of drained mushrooms, or 5 or more maggots 2 millimeters or longer per 100 grams, you will have grounds for a lawsuit against the company, and the FDA will intervene and shut down the system. Beetle eggs. If canned asparagus is a menu item you enjoy on a regular basis, you might want to reconsider switching over to a fresher option. The FDA will give the okay for canned asparagus to hit the shelves as long as no more than 10%, by count of spears and pieces, isn't infested with 6 or more attached asparagus beetle eggs and/or sacks. Fruit flies and maggots. The majority of us love tomato sauce and will enjoy it on our pizzas, pastas, and other dishes. However, fruit flies also love tomato sauces and will often get caught in the mixer along with their maggots. So, the next time you enjoy some of your favorite dishes, keep in mind the FDA allows for up to 15 fruit fly eggs and 1 or more maggots per 100 grams of sauce. That's one way to get your protein. Paint chemicals. Titanium dioxide is also known as metallic element titanium, which is mined and sometimes contaminated with toxic lead. So why in the world would food corporations use this in their foods, salad dressings, and sunscreens? To make them appear whiter and thus cleaner for consumption. Mold and rot. We're not talking about blue cheese here. If you consume fruit such as peaches, apricots, nectars, and pears, the percentage of mold allowed is alarming. If you're consuming a juice or a nectar, regulations won't give the product the go-ahead if the mold count is 12% or more, which means the percentage of mold that is allowed can be 11.9%. This goes the same way for any fruit-based butters, such as apple butter. Blech. We hope you've been thoroughly grossed out by our video. Here's some links to some other videos that you might enjoy. Oh, and don't forget to click subscribe. Thanks.